Good morning, Mr. Roy.
Good morning.
How are we doing this fine, lovely Wednesday morning?
You know, I've been running around this morning, so I'm a little dazed, if you will. So
Well,
I'm
this is
gonna
yesterday.
take a second to digest what this market is showing me before I try and make any sort of moves. We got a move down happening right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
CBD is. I told Roy I had to reset this morning, so it opened up around flat. It is now negative 1500. It is still gaining a little momentum. Tide is giving you the play so far this morning.
Yeah, yeah. No, tide is
Uh,
playing out.
Watching here, if it breaks, they just pulled it over. Had orders at 5907.50. They just pulled them. Next orders I see is going to the downside. This is going to be a bit, so hang tight. 58.95, you got 111 orders, and then down to 58.82.50, you got 224.
Mm,
This morning it opened on this big move here. You had 800 orders sitting at 27.50. Once it started to get up here, they pulled all 800 orders. So you got these orders at 82.50 are building more and more. Let's just kind of look out a little bit and see where 82.50 comes into play. Right there, which would make sense if you look left. So, okay. Let's see if it can break the 200 here. Then you got this old anchor VWAP I need to get rid of. We'd have these big moves in my old anchor VWAP stand, and that one is not, there it goes. I was going to say it's not deleting. We did take a long and take profit trade this morning, got busted on it. We're in a
mm.
short right now. We're 200 bucks up on that short. So I'm on target. CBD has gone to negative 3,000.
Okay, that escalated.
Yeah, that escalated quickly. Negative 33. I am going to put my take profit. Oh my gosh, I can't go that low. Uh, I'm going to put it at 58.83. See if we can go that low. I don't know. CBD is telling me that you're getting a little break in Tide premiums, but volume is still straight down. CBD is coming back just a tad bit. Well, it did for a second. Then went right back to 32. It came back to 28 and then just dropped immediately to 32 again. So I was fixing to go on and take my profits. Glad I didn't yet. We are 230 up on there on this trade now. It puts me back even on the day because I took kind of ran a little bit past my stop loss there. So that's okay. If we can get down, if we can break 5,900 here, I've got a hell of a trade going. So, but now it's going to pop back up. CBD's back up to 2,800, negative 28. Good morning. We only got 10 people watch this morning. What's up with you people? How y'all doing? You love the 10 people?
I think I put no major up news events in the description. That was probably a mistake, to be honest.
Yeah. But you know.
Because, but that's what I gotta learn. In this world, you can't really be like too truthful. You I gotta dig for something. So
Yeah.
we'll probably have a lighter crew watching this morning. But
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you on the today's move. It really doesn't surprise me, just because we've had some nice days and we had a pretty ugly close yesterday. Had a nice little dip in the close, so they are wanting to pull this thing back. The question is, where do they want to pull it back to?
right.
We can't get a hole below 5,900 yet. That's what we need to do. If we can break 5,900 to the downside, we should have a hellacious move down. But look at Tide. My gosh, that is just nasty. We're still about 200 bucks after bouncing a little bit. We're still 200 bucks up on this trade, right around flat. on the day. Really would love this thing to break down 5,900 here. And if we do, we should see that 95 might be a test. That was our low of the day so far, right around there. I think 96.25. So close. That was this morning. It just cannot break it down. CBD's holding negative 3,000. Tide is still ugly, but we are getting a little pop here. Ooh, getting a big pop here. Did something come out? Above that 200, which is not good. Maybe I could have took profits down there. CBD's back to negative 2,600, negative 2,500. And I am back flat on this trade. That was a horrible way to let it go. This could be a fake out too. And of course, that could have been a fake out. And that support at 5,900 could have been a good spot to go long at. But we are in it for the long haul. CBD just like that, it's back to negative 3,000. We are getting a break in Tide. Tide is giving a little break. So your put premiums coming down, your volume is going back up. So that's not a good sign. It needs to turn back. CBD is now negative 2,800 holding there. Not really doing much. They got 12 of you here now. Hey, welcome all 12 of you.
Welcome.
Hope most of you are real people. This thing can come back below. When I just showed you Tide, well, this is how quick it changes right back. And of course, we're getting moved down. CBD's holding negative 28, though. It's not really moving up any or down any. So kind of bounce around 27, 28. Adam Mancy says Chop Town for ES 5850 reclaim triggered long. He's still holding his 10%. Imagine that.
That is a man that knows how to trade.
As a man that's always holding 10%. Always, like always.
Break it down for him.
Well, back to testing this 5,900 level. We are back flat on the day again. So do we cut now? This is a nasty candle, but it can change really quick.
So what I'm looking for, and this may be a mistake, is to actually get confirmation of that 5,900 break, and then a retest of it, and then a continued move down. I'm a little worried that psychologically people feel like, oh, here's an opportunity to buy. We are slightly red.
Yeah, you could be right. CBD is negative 3,100 now. So it popped to negative 32, and this little move back up, it really hadn't affected CBD this time. So
I'm keeping an eye on TNX as well. We are at 4.49. Okay. So at the height of Liberation Day, we got to 4.6 before before the pause went into effect. So you've got this. Let me pull up my chart and daily chart real quick while you're breaking down. Here's TNX daily. So this wick right here was basically the pause, and you saw it all kind of come down. So we are rapidly approaching that height here. So given all the good news, and there's been definitely rocket fuel on ES pushing higher, TNX is doing this, is moving with it. So at some point, one of those have got to blink. So who's going to blink first is kind of what I'm watching. That's more of a longer term view. but we are below 4.5, 4.49 right now. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on that level.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the last
Break it down.
few months here. I mean, last few weeks, we've had a hellacious rally. So
Yeah.
if we do get a dip down, I'm with you. I need to see this 5,900 break. I got in. I mean, I've been in this trade since. Where's my entry? So I've been in this trade since right about here. Actually, no, my entry is 590975.
Good entry.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes blind squirrel, nut, and all that deal, but I think it was solid. I would do it again if I didn't take it here. I hesitated over here, and I would be out of the trade over here probably now. If I would have taken a red trade here, I would be out of this trade too. But CBD is -35, -36. It just did its thing right there when that little pop back up. CBD was steadily going down.
Yeah, to me, it's break 5,900 and then hopefully don't bounce off of your zone down there, and then hopefully don't break a back above 5,900 would be the like ultimate.
Yeah, but this is our right here. This is our low. So
yeah,
our overnight low. We've actually got a damn zone drawn by accident here today. We really didn't mean to draw around here, but that's where the levels are that we needed to watch. And of course, when it came back down, you had this break here, and then of course I waited for the confirmation of the break here, so we got it in. So it's not horrible. It's not great. I mean, and it's fine. It's a very decent entry. I wouldn't say it's my best ever. Best ever would have been right here on this anchor VWAP. That was the play. 13, and I would be out of this trade if I got in at 13.
Yeah.
But I was CBD still was not telling me a ton right then. And it's popped back up, and CBD is -36. It's not really moving up.
I don't like these wicks.
I don't like them either. It does keep filling them, but then it pops right back up. CBD's gone to -33 now.
Apple went green, by the way. It was red. Now it's green. I'll show you that candle. It's a motoring. Whatever's pushing Apple, it's probably gonna levitate the market a little bit as well. I'm not sure what did that.
I'm waiting on this close here. If it closes above the 200, I'm going to cut this trade and then wait and see what happens if we go back up and test VWAP. If it closes below it, I'm going to hold it again. I mean, I'm just telling you, it's weird. CBD is -3,300 still.
Yeah, I mean, kind of a mixed bag on Mag 7. So Netflix going. Tesla kind of holding. I mean, they have been on fire.
Yeah, well, now I'm back to even again almost. So I guess we're going to hold this trade now after all. I don't want to hold it. If it breaks back above anchor VWAP, I will cut it for a small loss. It looks like
So
it's
Periscope,
Whoa.
we've got some
Whoa.
gamma exposure. Whoa, yeah.
Whoa. I do not know what just came. CBD just popped to -27 and back to -32 that quick.
Oh, I was meaning to. Let me switch to my screen. I was going to turn on the squawk on Financial Juice.
It's hit or miss.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to give it a go. Listen to that British dude talk a little bit.
Well, you've all been here and heard him before. You all heard him before. So there's that. I came right down to yesterday's close and bounced this time. And you've noticed we have not got a close below yesterday's close. That's that aqua line right there. We've got one right on top of it, but no close below it.
Trump is signing ceremony in Qatar. So, I mean, that's
CBD is now negative 3,000. It's kind of popping a little here. Tide is, Tide's not saying that we should be popping here. So,
get mixed
but
signals.
it is
Mixed signals.
we are getting mixed signals. CBD is still negative 2,800.
Here's your
It's not
Paris.
like CBD's gone bad.
Periscope. You got some gamma showing up on the kind of decreased on the upward side.
There.
Yeah. If we kind of look at a more zoomed out view,
They're still decreasing on there. That 5850 level looks.
Yeah, that's where it's increasing. So, and then it increased down here at 5860. So, keep an eye on that. Keeping an eye on that.
CBD's negative 29.
Gold is red.
It's not really moving up any.
Oh, that's chop. Yeah, it's just chop.
Yeah, so we should get something here soon. If we can get, like Roy said, it's tested this 5,900 level 3 different times now. It's held 3 different times. If it can get the breakdown below it, this damn thing should boogie on down. You now have 225 orders sitting at 58.8250. They are not pulling those orders. They are not moving those orders. Those orders are sitting there. What is 58.8250? I wonder what that coincides with on SPX.
So it's about 20 points. So
it changes because yesterday it was 20 points, and then when it started to move, it was about 30 points. So there's a equation there that we just don't know, and I wish I knew it. CBD is back to negative 3,000 on this move back down.
Oh, we could ask Chat CCP.
There you go. That's what we got it for, right?
Anybody out there listening, talking, give us a shout out, comment.
Yeah.
Let us know you're live.
Very few people watching and no comments yet, which is kind of strange.
Yeah, this is a lesson in marketing. I can tell you that.
Tide is doing its thing again, popping back up. Volume coming down. Put premiums going up. Call premiums coming down. CBD is just around negative 3,000 to negative 29, just kind of bouncing in between there. You got, here's the stupid thing, right? Here's what drives me crazy. Bookmap has no order sitting. They got 77 orders sitting at 5,900. So why the hell is that holding? Makes no sense. Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering. There you go, Michael's there. Thank you, Michael.
Thanks, Mike.
I need somebody to say something that felt awfully lonely in here. Myself and Roy by herself. Felt like a Friday for a second.
I know. I think honestly, if you didn't catch the move up, I'm talking more swing traders here, you can get a bit discouraged of what you do now. So, yeah, it's just not really clear. Cotox. He's trying.
You want to get paid, you know?
We can't ban one of two people, though, right?
Yeah.
He's playing the leverage game on us.
CBD's back below negative 3,000, negative 30, 3,020. It's not really moving, but kind of just chilling out, which tells you nobody's in. Tide is just, look at Tide.
Yeah.
That's ugly.
I think, Michael, you've got the right strategy here, just doing 2 to 3 point scalps. That can get exhausting pretty quick. But yeah, I think you're not trying to hold for home runs or anything like that. 10-point moves are pretty tough right now.
Yeah, Michael, I'm looking for a grand slam here.
Sorry, snorted.
It's not always the best plan ever, but You know, I'm looking for a dinger.
You were in the steroid era of baseball, not the Savannah
Just
Bananas
talk
era of
anymore.
baseball.
If we can get a close below this is good.
This has got some momentum. This has got some momentum.
We'll see if it throws a wall. CBD's gone to negative 3,600 now.
Tide is gross.
Tide is nasty. And that's kind of the reason I've been hanging out in this trade for as long as I've been hanging out in this trade, because of Tide. But look at this. It goes right below that settlement. And what does it do? Pops right back above it. We've got 3 minutes still in this candle, though. So anything could happen here.
What the heck was that?
There had to be something come out. There had to be some kind of news or something. Had to be some kind of news.
U.S. Guitar to sign an agreement for buying Boeing jets. Oh, Trump's going. Boeing agreement is up for over $200 billion. Boeing order is largest in U.S. in history. Really? That's it?
That's what moved it.
Man, that's it.
Nobody gives a shit about Boeing.
I don't know. Like, come on. They already have a monopoly on everything, don't they? It's just them and Airbus.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Dirty Harry can tell you there's a out by the airport in Tupelo, there's a airport graveyard out there with a bunch of big ass planes out there. It's pretty neat to go by and see. You see them up close and how big they actually are, just riding by them. CBD's gone to negative 27. You just had your put premiums are dropping. Your volume is popping up a little bit. I think I am going to be screwed on this trade because of Boeing. That would suck the biggest ever. Yep.
Qatar Airways ordered over 160 Boeing jets. Well, I think the correct pronunciation is Qatar, but Qatar is widely known as what the West calls it. 12.
Well, when I hear Saudi Arabians talking about it, I hear them say Qatar. So that's why I say Qatar. CBD's gone to negative 2,000. Put premiums are dying. This trade is, once they land on this little runway, they didn't. So they actually redo a lot of them, right? Harry, ain't that what they do there? They redo the planes and a lot of them go back out. Like that's a boneyard to fix up different planes. You guys see it is a smaller runway, but they have, I mean, shit, it's probably what, 20 or 30 huge ass Boeings out there. Like 747s or whatever the big one is. All right, CVD went to negative 2,000. It's back to negative 2,500 here. I don't know.
I'm gonna take a short. I took one in a combine. I took a short in a combine here. Reason is TNX ticked up to 4.5 on that news.
I don't hate it there. Oh, well, I missed that, so I'm not going to try to get back in that one.
And I wish I would have taken it in an XFA. Now
negative
TNX is back down
4.49.
Yeah, I think that may have been a fake out. To be honest, I mean, I
hope so.
It's a good deal, but it ain't that big of a deal. Not to move.
Well, on a brighter note, I did add on Take Profit Trader, so I'm now $100 up on the day in them. I'm gonna move this stop. This Take Profit. We're gonna we got 5 left now, so
call premiums are dropping. Call volume is dropping. Put premiums have a slight tick up, and these damn licks show right back up.
Yeah, CVD is holding negative now. I mean, negative 3,000 now.
There we go. Or not.
Well, we got to have this close below that damn settlement. That's what we got to have in order for this short to really pay. I did go in instead of just trying to get the home run. I did put some base hit orders in to scale out of these last 5 I got. We had 10. We got rid of 5 at that dropped just a minute ago. Now I got one take profit here at 59.0175. Just took it out. We're $115 up on the. Got another one right below 5,900. I'm gonna actually put it right on 5,900. And then I got another one take profit at low a day at 58.9625. If it takes those 3 out, I will be holding 2. I am a-okay with holding 2. We're trying to be smart here. You know, we're not always smart. Sometimes we do dumb shit. I regret not getting that trade. All right, we're now holding 3. Just took out another one. We're $150 up on the day. That was a lot of hard work to get $150 up on the day. I'm not going to lie to you.
A lot of mental capital on that one. And the damn wicks again.
Yeah.
That 5,900 is holding up like it's.
Yeah, and I mean, they put the orders are actually below 5,900 now. They put them right below it. 143 at 59.98, 140 at 58.97. Sorry, and 127 at 58.95. You still got these 230 orders sitting at 58.82. That's where I would love to get out of these last 2. CVD, after all this crazy shit, CVD is still negative 3,200. Oh, that is annoying, though. That is annoying. I wonder why my financial juice. Is your financial juice updating?
No.
Okay. I was just making sure it wasn't me. Whoa, what did he do this time? Let's look at the old, I don't need that. Let's look at the old Twitter box and see. Nothing really. 4 minutes ago, you had China pause export control measures against 28 U.S. entities for 90 days from May 14th. That could have been that first initial pop a minute ago. That is a little bigger than the Boeing news. Led, you were unbanned the very next day. It's only a timeout. You were not banned. You put timeout. You and Dirty Harry y'all can get in a little group together as former band members here. You're so annoying. Lad, I got a lot of mental stuff going on here. I don't need that
today. Man's been in a trade for like 45 minutes.
It seems like it's been forever. I'm not going to lie. It seems like it's been forever.
Yeah. Was it TDS, but it's trade deranged syndrome?
Dirty Harry says they have a trauma bond. If that traumatized you, you need to get out in the world a little more. And I know it didn't traumatize you, Dirty Harry. And I know the Led's got thick skin because Lord knows I've gave him a lot of shit when y'all came up that time. Especially with this cold brew. CBD is negative 3,100 again. Tide kind of is just bouncing back and forth. Now it's going back. Volume's coming back down. All the usual stuff. Or a little drop here. What did we not get again? We did not close below settlement. Yesterday's settlement. That's annoying. And we just can't. I mean, these wicks, they're just not letting it close down below there. They did pull the orders down to 58.9750. The other ones right below 5,900 actually finally pulled. Moving to 58.95. A lot of them do.
Hell, I've only been in this trade for like 10 minutes and I feel exhausted.
Well, I've been in this one and I've I got up to 10 lots, which is a full ES, if
Mm-hmm.
anybody's keeping track at home. And I scaled out 5 the first time. So I scaled out 50% on the first move down.
Okay.
Then I've done 1, and then I did 1. So now I'm holding 3. I've got 1 more bottom here, and then we would let the rest of it run down, but pop right back above settlement. Oh, CBD is negative, got to negative 34. It's come back to negative 33. Now it's back to negative 34. Tide, the volume's a little iffy here. You got a little uptick in volume, a little downtick in premiums.
You are getting an increased gamma exposure up top.
I see that now, 5,900. Yeah. I don't like
so. And then you see how much it's increased compared to the other levels on the right there.
Yeah. I think if it gets down to 5903 again, I think I'm gonna cut this thing and just be $100 up on the day. It's always better to be up a little bit than be down, right? But it's not coming back down. CBD is kind of climbing a little bit. It's back to negative 34. Getting close.
Tide is as well. Yeah, Tide is. I think you may have a little pop coming, to be honest, with the gamma, the Tide. With that.
Yeah, that's the exact opposite of what CBD is doing. So thanks for chiming in on agreeing with the wrong information.
13 points away.
CBD was like negative 35. He's like, yeah, Tide too. And I'm like, wait, I think we're reading 2 different things here, brother. And then Tide volume is going back down. Put premiums are turning back up. I don't know if it.
Let's just chop. This is just chop. Let's just chop. Let's chop around a key level, 5,900.
Yeah, I want to get below this. I want to at least want to be $100.
Yeah, Apple that went green again. So Apple with another stick.
What's well, let's not look at Apple. Let's look at TNX. What's it doing? That's the main thing.
That's just grinding. Can't quite break 4.5. So it's at 4.49. It's been there pretty much all morning. VIX is staying green, but looks like a toppy. Could be flagging. It is VIX expiration today. Dixie's
that is something good to know.
Gold is
negative 3,400 going to negative 3,500 again. The kind of scary thing here is every one of these damn wicks gets filled and pops right back up every time.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? Yeah. Every one of them.
Yeah. I mean, 5-minute chart is just a wick. Looks like that graveyard of Boeing jets that you were describing. It just can't quite get go.
I'm gonna be honest with you. 15 does not look much better. I just switched over to 15. It's kind of there too.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're trading this. This is awesome. Fantastic. All right. Flip over to yours.
If we hit 5902.75, this trade will be done. I want on to move that. And look, CBD's growing at negative 3,700. What the hell? Let's just also chop around today plus yesterday Anchor VWAP. Don't you bring some Anchor VWAP in here? I turned y'all on the Anchor VWAP.
You really did. I gotta admit, it's one of the, there's top 2 things you've introduced me to. Number 2 is boar's head roast beef with American cheese on Sunbeam bread. It's very good, quick lunch. And number 1 would be the anchored VWAP. Yeah. I'd say anchored VWAP was, that's only been, a couple months we've been using that?
All right, I'm out of this trade now. I'm $100 up. Actually, I'm 107.50 up on this.
I joined you on that and took my profits on the combine.
So we still see here's your levels, right? This is still what we're watching. You could actually do one. If it breaks above there, you could probably play 13 to 22 up to this area if it breaks on the high side. Low side, I'm keeping it here just because we've come down and tested that. So if I was to change it, I'm gonna change it to there anyway. So let's make sure we get a bigger move. Of course, I cut. CBD goes to negative 3,800. Tide is going back in these short favors. Roy, give me 5 minutes. I gotta refresh my brain here. I don't need to jump straight back into something. So
I got you.
you know what that means. I got to get up and walk around and see what the Mexican crew next door is doing to my neighbor's house.
All right. Yeah.
Give me
Thank
probably
God.
about 3 minutes, and I'll be right back. So.
Cool. So we are in a chop fest. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. You can see, really, to be honest, probably shouldn't be trading this, but we're addicts, so we do trade it. But you're just chopping. Yesterday, we had a big move up, and then it's just hold. And a big move up, and now we're holding. Now, we break down, you got plenty of room to fall. But the fact that it's holding up here after such a violent move up just shows you just kind of the buy the dip mentality that's happening. This is a 1 hour chart. It is cleaning up some of these technicals. Let's do regular trading hours. Well, that broke a lot of stuff. So if you turn off the extended hours, so the kind of overnight stuff, you can see we are pretty overbought here, but it is working those conditions out on just kind of grinding, slowly dropping. On the 4 hour, give it a minute. It's slightly overbought, but also, could just grind up in basically our zone here. We're just keeping an eye on it all, not getting too biased to one move or the other. As you can see, we're getting a little pop up here. Thank goodness Monty went on his break and didn't enter a short because he would be mad. We are breaking above VWAP and today's anchored VWAP as we have this nice skinny candle to start. Still got plenty of time on this candle. This would set up a candle by candle to the long side if it can close above this candle. So keeping an eye on that. We've got TNX basically stuck at 4.49. We've got VIX coming down a little bit. Looks like VIX is about to go kind of get rid of all of that move up it had at the open. It's up 1%. We're keeping an eye. Now, if this comes back down and closes towards the bottom of this candle, that's a pretty good sign that they're not ready quite to pop it. But Apple keeps trending up, keeps pushing higher. Same thing with NVIDIA. Put this back on extended hours. So NVIDIA is now getting a little momentum. Microsoft, huge candle to start and just holding it. Google, same, huge candle, no more. Okay, we're back kind of deal. So again, not a clear trade. I mean, Meta is kind of bear flagging down here off of the open. Tesla coming down a little bit. So you get, again, mixed bag on Mag 7. Bitcoin coming down a little bit. We'll go on a 4 hour chart of Bitcoin. It's going on a ride and this kind of grinding. 103. Same with Solana, just kind of grinding. Huge move up and then kind of hanging out. So crypto's doing its thing. SPY doing its thing. Just grinding, matching ES. Micron 96 down 0.5%. Intel down 4% because it's Intel, of course. Palantir up 1.38%. I believe that's another all-time high set this morning at 133. It's on a beast mode. SMCI up 13%.
CBD just broke over negative 4,100. Look at so. Okay. I'm not really sure what to think of it here.
We are approaching that gamma level. So you got about 10 points on SPX before you get to that little increased gamma level. see what happens here. It does look like it wants to keep climbing up. So my guess is we do rise, maybe get back up to 59.20, maybe the top of this Bollinger Band. That's 59.15. I don't know. It's chop, man.
It is chop.
You got anything on financial juice?
I got the fear and greed index, and then China's Commerce Ministry, Chinese policy unreliable. They're just caught up on everything.
Okay.
Qatar signing ceremony ends. U.S. envoy Witkoff, Rubio, and I will travel to Istanbul on Friday. I'm unsure if Putin will attend. We are just at crypto is at greed, but I don't have the other one up, so who knows? CBD did come back to negative 39. You're getting a little pause here in your put premiums, but your volume's still going down on Tide. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. Tide's word. CBD's back to negative 41 again. Holding negative 41 is not really moving. Negative 4 kind of its chop around point now.
You're pretty good at drawing zones.
Trade tariff deals with Japan and South Korea said to be close, according to Wall Street sources close to the White House. Timing is unclear. India deal as well, though it has been throttled by the tensions with Pakistan. Yeah, I think India's got other things to worry about right this second besides a trade deal. They got to worry about defending their country.
Well, Japan's going to come out and basically demand a similar auto tariff than the UK, right?
You would think so.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you, they probably get it.
Yeah, I think so too. Just
because, I mean, why wouldn't you? Right. CBD just broke negative 4,100, but barely. Negative 4102 it got to, negative 4110 now.
Financial juice squawk saying they are going to get the tax bill of Trump's death before July 4th.
That really should not do much to the market, I wouldn't think yet, until we actually see what the tax bill is. I think once you see the tax bill, then I think that's mojo time.
Well, you got the prelim one, right? It's on the House floor now.
Yeah, but you want to see what it comes out at, right? So
yeah,
you want to see what bill they're going to sign. Up until that point, everything is just kind of, because there's going to be a lot of bullshit added to it. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
CBD went back to negative 39. You are getting another little break in the put premiums, but your volume is still not the gold.
I'm going to take a long in a combine just to test this Periscope deal to see if we gravitate up to that increase gamma.
Yeah, you get that increase gamma down below you right there too. Right below you.
Right there. Yeah.
So it could come there first and
come there, test. I mean, you look at it, you got a pop up and then a hold up here on the chart. It's now cleared VWAP.
Above anchored VWAP there, so. But CBD just went right back to negative 4,000. You're getting a slight little increase in volume here on premiums there. That could be a sign. I'm saying, Mike, I don't know about the no tax on overtime. That would be great. Financial juice is actually working now, but it's a lot of stuff we've already had this morning. So blah. I mean, I hope that the no tax overtime for all you people who still work, I hope you get it. CBD is moving up on this move up here. I mean, it's going down negative 4,000. It got to negative 37, then popped to negative 4,000, just right back to it. right in that little zone. Of course, what point of the zone? The 50% of the zone, right? That's where we reach at. That's 50% is. I mean, you got to be kidding me. Just 50% shit, right? It can't be that accurate all the time.
Algos. They need data.
Here's the deal. If it's algos that is doing that, I figured out algos for a little bit. Now they'll change it, but I figured them out for now. If that's the case, now we're starting to get these wicks up, these upper wicks now that we wasn't getting before. CVD's negative 4,100. Make it make sense. You're getting a little pop and tide. See your volumes kind of turning up, premiums are going down, your call premiums are going up. It's in the bill. I plan to exit the workforce and trade someday. Well, Michael, good luck to you. I'm just going to tell you, just be ready for a lot of damn stress. CVD is now going to negative 4,200.
Flip over to the Periscope. We're looking at increased, still increased gamma pressure above. Increase above it as well. We are getting close to that straddle cone that's like break even. Well,
yeah.
So you're getting close to that. Interesting. Oh. Interesting.
Right here at the 50. CVD is holding negative 4,100. Your tide is not doing the same thing, though. You got your volumes decreasing, put premiums going down. Your call premiums just took a turn down.
Your general market tide.
Negative 4,300. Well, let's look at general market tide. There you go. Volume has turned green. Negative 43 to 4,200 now. Roy knows how I feel when CVD starts to go in the opposite favor of the way the trend's moving. Which tells me we might get a move back down here.
Volume is key on this. Well, if you look at the candles, they're not overly strong on the 10-minute on this move up.
Yeah, well, you got here, you see the volume on this 5 minutes is increased, but looking over at book mount, it is your bigger red bubbles, which tells you that, there you go, negative 4,600. It's almost like we learned how to read some of this stuff, isn't it?
Tell you, look at this rejection on the Periscope cone. Okay.
I love added indicators. Negative 47 CVD. Do we break negative 5,000 this time? If we do, we might get a big move back down to, I mean, we could possibly see 5,900 again.
Looks like it wants it.
Came right down close to the 200 though and bounced back up. CVD is negative 4,800. Your put premiums have took a little dip, but your volume is going down again. Anybody that's watched it long enough knows that we watch the volume more than the premiums.
Yep. And a retest of anchored VWAP here and a rejection so far. You have increased gamma exposure above, but yeah, you're kind of in a chop zone.
Yep. CVD is holding negative 4,700. This went to negative 46 on that little move up. Let's see what happens. Warner Brothers is renaming Max as HBO Max again. Okay. You never should have changed to start with. That was the dumbest shit you ever did.
Are they going back to HBO?
They're going back to HBO Max.
All right, good.
I don't think I've ever stopped calling it HBO. So
I know it's like sorry. That's same with Twitter. I can't do the X thing.
I would never do X. I'm telling you
Yeah.
right now, I'm never doing X.
Yeah.
Volume on still going down. CVD is negative 4,600. Here's you got a little uptick in premium. You got your volume still kind of flattening out. Your put premium's kind of flattening out. So not surprised. Volume going up on general market tide.
You got Periscope. What I'm finding interesting is these green bars when they get a little bit more exposure are kind of like stopping points, if you will. That it's kind of like a not quite gonna break that just yet. Not quite gonna break that just yet. It's just kind of something I'm keeping an eye on. For yesterday's flush, it was a big green bar that got near it, and then it
In the
just
flush.
then it flushed. So something to keep an eye on as we continue to learn each day. This is an interesting candle.
Yeah.
I think if there was a candle to define the day, this is it.
I think if there's a candle to find the day, Roy, it's this. If you look at my 5-minute chart,
Yeah.
it is from 8:50 to now. I mean, that is just not good looking chart.
No.
You are getting an uptick in put premiums and call premiums, and volume is trending down a little bit. CVD is at negative 4,500, and it's kind of hanging out there, not really doing much. It goes up to negative 46, comes back to negative 44, and then negative 45 seems to be its happy spot, which tells you that you don't really have either side stepping in more, which it shows you that the bears sellers are still in control, right? Because you got negative CVD, but you're not getting anybody to jump in with them.
Yeah.
And they're searching for price. So that's why when you see chop days, they're searching for price. And they're not seeing what they like up here. So they're coming back down here. They're not seeing what they like down here. So they're going back up here. It's a whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing.
In the overall view, though, holding above here is bullish.
Holding below anchor VWAP and all your EMAs is not bullish.
Sorry, overall, like swings, long term, that kind of stuff. Sorry.
Swing, yeah. As long as we're holding 5,900, your long term guys are happy.
Yeah.
Right. That's what they want to see. That's why they're defending 5,900, but also at the same point, they can't move it up. And look, we got up to 59.25 today. That's a hell of a move. We have taken out all of the losses we had pretty much. So Wicks are playing games with me. Just don't got it today. Real easy that I'm going to be honest with you is just cut it off, man. Watch something else. This is not easy mode at all.
No. This is take your money. They're trying to take your money.
Michael said it earlier. Play with a slight bit more size, but scalp it really quick.
Yeah.
You don't want to take size and hold it, but if you take a little size and you're getting 2 or 3 points here or there, well, that ends up being a $300, $400, $500 day at the end of the day. So see if we can break this settlement this time. Lord have mercy. And that would be a negative Ghost Rider.
So as we wait for clarity, did you see the first look of the Madden film and the actors that are doing that?
Saw some pictures of it. I'm more interested in the new Superman coming out July 11th.
Yeah.
Volume is taking a turn up. I'm a turn down here. So Even though your premiums are doing this, and we're getting a little pop here, volume is not coinciding with it. CVD did finally come back to negative 43, 42. I'm wondering if something came out somewhere, or if it's just stupid shit again still. And back down we go. Hey. And back up we go. Yay. This is a roller coaster ride today, boys and girls. Roller coaster ride. Oh, Lord have mercy. I hadn't even taken a trade in Top Step yet, which we did have a pretty good day on them yesterday. So there's that. I think it was. No, we got that 300 when we were on those two. Rosie, I want to say a roller coaster of love. This is, I don't know what the hell this is. This is your own roller coaster that's making a lot of damn noise. You're hoping you make it off at the end of it. It's creaking and popping every turn. More like teacup ride around in circles.
That's pretty accurate.
I don't know. I just feel, I could be off here. I just feel that we've got another 5,900 test coming, and then that's going to determine what the rest of the day. Then we're going to get a move, whether it's back up. I mean, look, if we'd have taken down here a minute ago, you got in, could have got in. Let's say you got in 5,900. Well, you could have got you 14 points off of it if you did take a long. I think taking longs right now is risky just because of the way the market's been here the last few days. I think they want to sell it down some, but they just can't get. Oh shit! Hold on. This volume is still trending down. This was right before I swapped over. This was going straight up. This was coming straight down. So it just changed. Like, that's how quick it changes, right? For me, just to say, oh shit, and click on it, it changed that quick right then. When I said, oh shit, it looked worse.
Gamma has decreased now above. Ooh. So, not really seeing. He's had an increase slightly above, but
CBD's holding negative 41, 42 now. It's all about yesterday's settlement now. If it wants any more down, it's going to have to get a close down there. You can see 1, 2, 3, test 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles, 9 tests there, 9 candles that we've tested it and have not got a close below it yet. Oh, you didn't see it, but you know it's there. All these. So you get a close there. I mean, let's look back overnight, right? That's kind of been the spot.
Yeah.
That it kept gravitating back to.
You sit on your hands. That's all you can do right now. Wait for confirmations.
Yeah. Or you could be in a short from up here like I am right now. So there's that. And look, I do not love this. I do not love this at all. I'm like $50 up. If I can get this 59.0375 again and to get me another $100, that'd give me $200 on the day on 3 accounts. That's $600. That's a good start. It just cannot break it down right there, you son of a bitch.
Oh, put premium SPY.
What the hell just happened? CBD is actually going to negative 4,300 now. Not worried about them put premiums. Give me this little move down. Come on. Let's get right below settlement. Right below settlement. That's all I need. Right below settlement. They are not letting it pop up for some reason. I don't know what's going on here. CBD is really not doing much of anything. It's holding around negative 43.
They're not letting it fall down either. What?
No, it's just kind of stuck in a 2-point range here. Look, I just need 5903.75 real quick. Just go right below it. And there you go. That's all I needed. All I needed. There's $211 and 25 cents per account.
Beautiful.
Whew, no, that was not beautiful, Roy.
That was awesome. You know, it was just like you drew it up. You know?
Exactly. Let's go look. I'm just going to look over here to see what these hold times are so far. It takes me a minute. I'm sure I can look at it on there, but I mean, I'd bottom tick that damn thing right there. If it bounces back up, I'm going to be extremely happy. If it drops below, I might be a little bit sad. CBD's negative 4,400. Then it's popped back to negative 43. Now back to negative 44. All right, let's see. Let's see hold time. Look at reports today. Run this report. 211.25. Hold times. Average hold time is 14 minutes.
Okay.
The longest was 25 minutes.
All right.
So I held 125 minutes, 110 minutes. Roughly, yeah. So there you go.
TNX 4.5.
Interesting.
VIX holding green. Gold slight decrease. Not slight, 1.7% on gold down.
You had the we're always talking about these put premiums, how they drop. Well, they drop and then pop right back up. But your call premiums are going up. Your volume is kind of coming up a little bit. I am in no trade. For once this morning, I am in no trade. Feels like I've been in a trade all morning, but for once, I am not in a trade.
I mean, I know it's an ugly one, but it kind of is forming a little bit of a bear flag H pattern feel to it.
It's forming a lot of different things. I mean, you got that. You got let's look at something. Let's see. Let's look at this.
Yeah.
So you got this. You expect to break out one way or the other here eventually. You could leave this here, look for a close either side, play that way. You can see it break out, come back, test, and take a low, or break out, test, take a high. Sort of inverse cup and handle on the 5 minute.
Yeah.
You can see, yeah. And then, but you say that, but you also got head and shoulders here.
Yeah.
Shoulder, head, and if it comes back up to here, it could be on a shoulder and take it down. This is a technical analysis trader, nightmare and wet dream all together.
Yep. Yeah, if you kind of look at
candle bodies are respecting EMAs. Your wicks are not respecting shit. But the bodies are kind of doing it. If you want to draw this out, so you could have, let's look at the bodies here. Breaking out above that there on that one. So
look at you bottom ticking that. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. We don't need these here. I mean, overall, look, you do have a slight downtrend. Looks like we are breaking above it. I still hold the theory that if we break above this, which now you got the 50 right in line with the top of that little zone, if it breaks above, comes back and tests, I would not hesitate to look at the long. My short is still down here again. I'm not trading this bullshit anymore. I've done it enough already, and I've been holding it way too damn long.
Yeah.
Talk for a second. You don't have to change charts. I'm just going to grab a drink. So I'm right to the fridge and straight back. So
Gotcha.
you don't have to move. You can just talk about life or whatever.
we're hitting that top of his zone, 50% line in that zone, but also the 50 moving average on the 5 minute, 10-minute candle by candle, slightly.
Oh,
So
oh.
not
Well,
not quite the 10-minute, not quite, but you had to push up. Let's look at Periscope. Your decrease in exposure here, but increase right above us. We kind of said the red has been what I'm learning a little bit more of a magnet. So we'll see if that plays out. That's only about 4 points away. This straddle cone has been kind of a resistance level.
I do want to mention something. So I told you guys yesterday, I was going to take a payout and take profit trader.
Yeah.
Took it at 10 o'clock last night. It processed and was approved at 1:20 this morning. I didn't see it then. I woke up at 5, requested my funds. By 6 o'clock, the money was in my bank.
That is awesome.
So 8 hours from when I asked for it, it was in my bank account.
That is awesome.
Crap. I've got to select my seats today. Football. So they're staying the same. I'm not changing my seats.
Foosball.
I got to do it at 2 o'clock.
Let's see. Anything on the old Twitter machine?
2:28 actually. So let's set an alarm for 2 o'clock. Let's do 2:10. That gives me time to get logged in and get ready. Last year, you couldn't do it on a mobile device. It wouldn't pick up right. FSU coming to Stanford this year. I will support you. Your honor, Roy. Yeah, I would leave that one alone there.
That's a long trip for not a very good game, to be honest.
That is a oof. Stanford's a little better than FSU. Look, you got to think FSU's going to be better this year. I mean, you go down.
Laws of average, but it's also like shorting SPY in the middle of 2023. Can't go any higher, right?
It's like
getting a push.
Or getting a push. We get a breakout. I'm going to look for it.
Getting a push.
United Healthcare is up $4 today. Hey, I did not take the long, by the way. The leaps.
Were they down like 50%?
Yeah, it's down a lot.
In like a month?
The more I dug into it last night, the more I just did not like it. So I decided to do nothing. If I would have done anything, I probably would have bought some commons. But
holy cow!
Yeah.
That's all the way back to what? That's COVID?
Pretty much, yeah.
Good golly.
Yeah, I looked at it on the chart. I couldn't come up with a good enough reason to buy it just because it was down. And if I can't come up with a better reason than that, then I just don't need to buy it, right?
Look at that RSI on the daily.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, my thought process there was if you take some leaps, you're trying to catch a falling knife, right? And I don't like the company, period, because I think they're shit. So
yeah, they're definitely shit. But
if I want something I'm gonna hold long term, it's gonna be a company I actually believe in. And I do not believe in United Healthcare. I think they are probably one of the worst insurance companies out there. So there's that. So
wow, that is holy moly.
Well, we did not get the 50 break yet, or this damn zone break. Of course not. Can't make anything easy today, can you, buddy? We're up to 15 people watching now. Welcome, 15 people.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to
We know we got
Michael,
we got Led, we got Dirty Harry, we got Roy Easy. So welcome all you guys. If I missed somebody, I do apologize.
Not really getting the breakout, are we?
We're not really getting shit, Roy. Not really getting shit.
Well, you're back above the EMAs at least.
You look, your volume leveled out, so that kind of stopped your little momentum there. Yeah, we are above the EMAs. I do like that. I just can't. CVD being negative 3,600, I can't go long right here. Not being right on or right below my zone I've got drawn out. One thing, these zones have been pretty damn good, so if we pop above it, then of course that changes. But until that happens, I mean, CBD it maxed out at like negative 48. We're at negative 36 now after all this. I mean, it's just CBD is telling you the exact same thing these wicks are telling you. Chop.
No one's in control. Yeah.
Yeah. Until that CBD starts to come down, you still have your sellers there. So I think the safest bet is either to look for a short if something breaks, or wait for extreme confirmation if it doesn't for a long. That's just my thought process with it. So far, it's been you hit this level, you take a short. But I mean, if you did every time it hit that down zone, I mean, you look, it's come down every time.
Yeah.
So, take it for what it's worth. Volume is going back down again now. Premium's kind of chilling. What's more useful, book map or whales? All right, there to me, it's book map. Roy's saying, "Oh, this 58.90 level's got 310 orders sitting there now. Lord have mercy."
Whoa.
Roy knows that I can just take book map and trade book map. He actually saw it Friday. I traded strictly off book map. I saw levels and I saw it break, and I took what I saw. Right now, book map's still telling me the same thing that the chart's telling me, that we're in chop. Whereas if you look at this volume, you still see chop here, but it's not telling me as much as it does over there. I'm more comfortable reading book map too. I mean, I read this well too, but I feel more comfortable when I'm using book map for it. I try to use tide as kind of a extra confluence for trade, right? Is that the right word?
We'll go with it.
Extra confirmation.
There you go.
That's what I'm looking for. Confluence was the other word, right? Anyway, looking for confirmation. I'm using for extra confirmation. I don't trade strictly off of it. I can trade strictly off book map. But both of them, I'm going to be honest with you, both of them are very, very beneficial to me. I don't want to trade without either one of them now.
Yeah.
And I hate that Roy's learning Periscope here, because I'm probably going to pay $5 more a month to have Periscope. Because right now, if I want any Periscope news, I got to wait. I got to text Roy, and he ignored me yesterday and didn't give me any information. So
yeah, I apologize. I had it on my calendar to ignore you.
Yeah, I started going to delete all my text messages, and he answered me this morning. I'm like, damn it, bastard.
Close above anchored VWAP.
Closed above anchored VWAP does not mean shit right now.
Yeah, not a lot of momentum on that close above anchored VWAP.
No. Guys, I'm going to go on and say, anybody got any questions?
Yeah.
Because I am not. I mean, I've made $200 over here on Take Profit Trader, and I'm not going to lie to you. I feel lucky.
Oh.
CBD just went to negative 36, so it only moved 100 points on that move down. Your volume is ticking back down here. Slight uptick on premiums, slight downtick on call premiums. You got to have 2 Miller Lights to afford Periscope. You got to give up 2 Miller Lights. That's actually an easy one. One time I drinks when I come down to like to start to see Neil or something. If it wasn't for that, I don't even drink anymore hardly. You know, they say you have a problem if you drink alone, right? So I don't do that.
Man, this
He's
thing is
actually
just...
gone to negative 40, 100 now. You're right. And it's a lot when I get down there. There's no doubt. I was expecting to see you down there this weekend. I was down there all weekend.
59.
Planned on going to the games, but didn't make the first damn one because the schedule changes nonstop. Negative 41 CBD. I mean, we're still not. I mean, we're still getting these damn wicks. That's the thing that drives me crazy. It's crazy. You had to just move it open. No wicks at all. Look at that. No wicks. I mean, just a full candle.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got your first wick up here, right above that 50% level there. Rejected now. Wick, 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 wick. Just wicks everywhere. I'm still watching here. It's got to hold below settlement. If it can hold, didn't even realize they changed Sunday to Saturday to right before. Luckily, I saw it that early that morning, but we were planning on going Sunday. And that rained Saturday all day. Just anybody doesn't know it was cool and rainy down there. And I love going to baseball games, but the worst thing you can do is go to when it's cool and rainy.
Mm-hmm.
CBD is going to negative 4,600 now, 4,700. Are we finally getting some momentum? Look at your tide. What's Periscope showing us?
Periscope, not much.
Well, Roy, I just said here that it'd probably be best if you want to take a short, just shorten.
Take a short at the thing, yeah.
You got 11 down to 02. There's a 9-point move off of it. You son of a gun, you. We're going to be careful. We're going to see if it breaks this. We'll wait and see what happens here before we cut loose. You never know. We might actually see a trade we can actually get in. Kind of kicking myself. I started taking the CBDs down negative 5,100. I said if we got the negative 5,000 break, we might get a decent move. Well, here you are, boys and girls. See, here, that's how Bookmap helps me. Are we going to close? We're going to get a close below. It's like we should get a close below settlement unless this thing pops up the last 40 seconds. It's testing 5,900. It's actually below 5,900. Whoa. Negative 5,400. I see no news that's doing this. Of course. Oh, wow.
Okay, it's coming.
I might kick myself now. Not kill myself, kick myself. Those orders that were at 58.82 have been pulled. There is nothing to stop this thing. So I would look for 58.90 breaks. They just took out 500 and some odd stops there. 58.90 breaks. This thing could be ugly. This is oh, boys and girls, negative 65. Negative 66. Negative 67. Negative 68. Negative 69. It's going to break down this low. Do it. Let's go to negative 7,000. Do some mojo. Look at your volume there. That's your tell-all.
Yeah.
CBD is holding negative 6,900 now. I still think we could see 90 and break 90. We see 80. Sorry, guys. Monty is the greatest golfer alive. Prove me wrong. I can prove you wrong on that really quick, Trey. Damn it, boy. I'm not even the greatest golfer in our group, Trey. How would it be you, sir? Trey's actually a really good golfer, by the way. Anybody didn't know. I'm really good at regripping clubs. So I regripped his driver and his putter the other day for him. If anybody needs you close by, you need your clubs regripped, just bring it on over. Negative 64 kind of stopped at that negative 68 range, kind of bounced up here. You are seeing a little uptick in never mind. You saw a little uptick in volume on Tide for a second, but it's changed now back to negative 67, negative 66. Would love to see negative 7,000 here. Negative 67. I don't know why it just popped down on that move up there. Yeah, it's not it didn't hold it. It was a quick pop, and then bounced back to negative 65. You are getting a slight increase in volume here, and your put premiums going down, call premiums going up, put premiums coming down. But just like that, CBD just went back to negative 6,600. You give me one more flush here. One more flush down. Rejected right below 5,900. The first time, negative 6,800. CBD is gaining momentum here, negative 69. Roy knows how I think when that happens. Negative 7,69. It won't break 7. That's back to negative 68, 69. Well, when we said there weren't many people coming in to join the party, we had a bunch of people come in and join the party all of a sudden. And it took that move down to get it. Negative 7,000. We just broke negative 7,000.
Little uptick in put volume.
And put in volume or premiums or what? Which one are you looking at?
Sorry, in SPY, the volume put volume went kind of in the Bulls' favor a little bit.
Are you talking about this?
Yeah.
This is overall. So I have learned that is overall volume.
Okay.
So it's not just put volume or long volume. It's just overall volume. And typically when the volume starts to decrease on the CBD came back to 65, 66 now. Your put premiums are taking a dive here. And I'm just wondering if that was a low. It got back. It did reclaim 5,900. Excuse me. Did reclaim 5,900. CBD has gone back to negative 66, negative 67, negative 68. See if we can get back above negative 7 or below negative. Do you say above or below? You say below, right?
Below, yes.
Yeah. It just doesn't sound right when you say it, but then your call premiums just took a nosedive for some reason. But CBD is back to negative 66. Negative 64. With your call premium, your volume is tending up. Look at this big move down in call premiums. I think this might be. Be careful when I say this. This either could be a fake move back up to give us the move down, or this could have been a fake breakout below this 90 level, 5,900 level. Sorry. Which we know that's Mancini's favorite play. And there's a reason they work out. Being a breakout trader is not necessarily easy. Being a fake out trader is easier than being a breakout trader, if that makes sense. Roy gets it.
I get it.
I hope everybody else there gets it. We got 13 people watching. Welcome to your team. Glad you're still here.
Well,
CVD is back to negative 6,700. It's kind of just moving with it now. So it's not really giving us an indicator. Want to see it get back above or below negative 7,000, then we could have another move back down to that low a day. Possible. And if it gets back to that low a day, 5,900, we're there. Let's see what happens at the 5,900 level. Does it break back below it? We got one close below it all day. And boy, they did not like the close below it. CVD is negative 6,700. You got orders right below it. Roy, you still got this 58.9 level where the majority of the orders are on the board. You got 134 orders sitting there at that 58.90. Oh, they moved them 58.80. Now you got orders at 58.90 and 58.80. You got a few orders sitting at 59.10 and then all the way up at 59.25. You did have some iceberg orders pop in at 59.25, so I think that's why you're getting this move back up. Look at your call premiums. They are just tanking big time. And CVD is holding about negative 66, 65, around that range. So I would not be surprised we get to settlement here, then we reject back down. But we'll see.
It's kind of what I'm eyeing right now.
Volume is starting to turn level out there. So, but CVD has gone to negative 6,300 now. Oh, pop right above settlement. And CVD went to negative 5,700. See if it gets back below settlement here. What'd you take? I just heard you click.
Took a short.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, shit. I did not mean to do market. Mother. Y'all know I don't usually do market orders. And here comes all the news. Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov will not take part in talks in Istanbul. Okay. VTech plans to ship production to Malaysia. Okay. I guess it's Malaysia. Is it no tariffs in Malaysia? CVD is 58, 5,900. It's gaining back again. But we've had a hellacious move back up, boys and girls. Hellacious move back up.
Yeah, it was definitely a strong move back up.
Yeah. Negative 59. Volume is coming up now, finally, though. So you are seeing the change in volume there. Negative 6,000.
Come on. Break back down.
Yeah, Roy, I don't know. Okay. I just don't know.
Oh, we're just right back in chop zone.
Yeah. I mean, just right back in it. Like,
yeah.
Come on, break below that. Don't be supporting out my down entry. God, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
Break through it. Go back to 5,900. Negative 6,400 CVD now.
Come on down. Come on down.
Tide, which was starting to look strong. Volume has decreased. Put premiums are going up. Can it follow through? CVD is negative 63 now again. Kind of popped a little bit here. I don't like that, Roy. Don't like that at all. Yep. My entry is support. Crap. 60 negative 63 holding. Give me a move back down to 5,900. Come on. Let's go back to 5,900. Test this damn thing. Don't pop up. 60 negative 6,300. All right. I don't know. Can you explain the difference between the bid, ask, market take, etc.? No rush. Perhaps it could be a video. I don't want to get off topic. So a bid is a limit order. A limit order sits there until it's filled. A market order is when it is filled instantly. So if you had a market order, it's filled wherever the market order is at that time. If you do a limit order, that's where you set your limit to whatever price you want to enter at. That's the main difference between the two, the bid and the ask. So a bid is right, Roy? Anything
Yeah, so market is going to hit the ask. No matter what the ask is, the market hits the ask at that moment. So there could be like a 2 tick or 3 tick difference, and you could end up paying 3 ticks more for your entry rather than if you would have just put it at the bid and wait for it to get you.
This entry right here would have been about 2 ticks higher than where it is right now.
I gotta take this phone call real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I think we're probably gonna go on a call. Go ahead, Roy, take your call.
Okay.
And then well, first, Michael, did that answer your question? I hope it did. We'll wait and see what you say on that one first. Come on, give me the move down. Oh, CBD is negative 63. It went to negative 57 again. It popped back up. Your call put premiums are popping, kind of tailing off, but your volume is still coming down. Just cannot get the follow through here again. Once again, we're back in this chop zone and just can't break down from it. Probably wasn't the best entry. I'm over here on Take Profit Trader too. I've got it. I've got a little worse entry on Take Profit Trader. So I'm down a little bit on it. So I need 5,900 to clean this up and get me out to a good day. But I don't know if we're going to get back down there again. We're coming close, but we'll see. We'll wait and see if we get 5,900, if we test that. If we can break it down, I don't need low a day. I do need low a day on top step. Actually, we're going to move this up a little bit so we don't have to wait for low a day. Right there would be perfect. If that would be 96 would be a great spot. You don't have any orders till 58.90 is the thing about it. But you don't have anything really. CBD's negative 6,400. I am in 10 MES on Take Profit Trader. I don't like being this many with this chopping around, but here we are. If I could get right below 5,900 to 58.90, 850, that would actually get me my 400, get me over 300, get me closer to $400 a day over there, which would, on 3 accounts, that's $1,200. So that is actually doable. Volume is ticking up the slice a little bit. CBD is holding negative 6,300. I'm not liking this short now, especially when we're going to get a pop here, I think, right at my damn support level, which is my entry. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. CBD is still holding negative 63, not really doing much with it. Negative 63 still on this little move back down. Nothing crazy. It's not moving really either way. Negative 62.50. A little pop there, but not much. Negative 6,200, a little more pop. This thing might be fixing to pop up. It might take me out here, boys and girls. Yep. Negative 6,000 now. You have a big pop in shit. Breaks VWAP. I got to cut it over here. There's a VWAP break. We just took a nice little L there on that one. I do not like that. So if they didn't take an L here, CBD is negative 5,500. Your kind of what happened there is your premiums. Look at your call premiums popped up. Put premiums down. Volume is ticking up. So took a loss and take profit trader, Roy.
Yeah, that was a pretty strong move up. Was that on news?
Yeah. Not really. Not that I'm seeing over here.
Okay.
Let's look at the old Twitter box. All right, Mancini. I know chop continues. I don't need you to tell me that. And guess what? Let's see if he says it. Does he say it? Does he say it?
Failed breakdown.
Continues. Blah, blah. We held exact 5,900.
No.
2 times. Well, I wouldn't call that exact, buddy. We got to work on this exact thing. Must reclaim, then do that. This is old. That's old. That was up there. But he did not mention he's still holding his 10% in that one. So. There is that. CBD is negative 5,600 now. I'm going to tell you, I don't like anything here. If it gets back up here and it rejects, I will probably take it short again and take profit trader, see if I can get back what I lost there. It is giving us some wicks up here, but I don't like Tide. Even though you're seeing a little curl, right? So CBD is holding negative 5,600. We play what we see. So far, this level has been the place to play short every damn time.
Yep.
I mean, every damn time. This could be the time it's not. This could be the time it's not. CBD is holding negative 5,600. Your put premiums are coming back some, but your volume was turning down, not turned back up a little. So right there at that 50 level. What you doing, Roy?
I was switching between accounts, seeing what the damage is.
Well, 5,600 still, negative 5,600. Make it make sense. Once this trade closes out here, I think we're going to call it a day there.
Yeah. Let's see if you have any continuation on this new candle.
Yeah, you had that little wick up there, and if you look over, you had a few bigger bubbles up top there, which said that you had some sellers step in. So I would look for it to, if it does clear this zone, I would look for it to come right back into this area here. I mean, that's just, we close out of it. So we're going to call it there, boys and girls. Thank you for the great day. It's not great. I've had a mixed day. I lost $200 there. I'm really not going to, this chop, I'm not going to trade that anymore. I'm probably going to try to scalp a little bit over here on Take Profit Trader to see if we can get something back. It's going to be quick scalps, though, quick in and outs, and no 25-minute holds, hopefully.
Hopefully.
You say that, and then it just chops around your damn entry forever, and you can't really do shit with it. So I did take a short there off that 50, so we'll see if it comes back. I need it to come down to, if it comes down to 5,900, well, we're back really good on the day. So I'm right back to where we were. We are green a little bit on it now, but it's just kind of not really doing much with it. So we'll wait and see if we can break down. We still got these EMAs to go through. CBD is going back to negative 5,700 now, so who knows? Your put premiums are trending down, but your volume is turned back down again. So we'll see what happens there. But other than that, guys, everybody stay safe. Remember,
Yes.
wait for tomorrow. There is tomorrow.
Right. Yes. Don't get too aggressive.
Yeah.
So
if you do get in and out, and like I said, unless it just chops around your entry like it's kind of doing around mine here. So we're nothing special here. We get up a little bit, and then we get down a little bit, and we get up a little bit. Like right now, we're up a little bit, but we'll see. CBD is back to negative 5,700. It's kind of climbing back up. Volume is kind of okay. So this is the chop time. You do see decreasing volume now, right? See this decreasing volume. So it's going to be harder to do things. We typically get a pop at this time, so I'm really dumb to be in this short here. Makes absolutely no sense when you look back how days mostly go. But, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? All right. Well, we will call it. See you guys tomorrow, Thursday.
all right.
Be safe, guys.